let's crank through some of these races here. Let's start in Cumberland County with the commissioner's race that got very contentious at times. Two incumbents were on the ballot, Democrat Jean Foushee and Republican Gary Eichelberger. Kelly Niederer challenging on the Republican side, John Smith for the Democrats. The top three vote getters are the winners, and they are Niederer, Foushee, and Eichelberger. Across the river in Dauphin County, 4 candidates vying for 3 seats as county commissioner, 2 Republicans and 2 Democrats. Both Republicans, Chad Saylor and Mike Priest, are incumbents, as is Democrat George Hartwick. Again, the top 3 vote getters in this race. And with 100% of the precincts reporting, it is in this order: Hartwick, Priest, and Douglas.
And a similar story in Lancaster County with 2 incumbent commissioners facing a pair of challengers. Both Republicans in this race are incumbents, Josh Parsons and Ray D'Agostino. The Democrats, Bob Hollister and Alice Yoder. The top 3 vote getters will win. And taking a look at how it is now, we have Parsons with 32% of the vote, D'Agostino with 30%, and Yoder with 20%. And then on to our next race. That's in York County. Incumbent Democrat Doug Hoke and Republican Julie Wheeler are looking to keep their seats as commissioners, facing off with Democratic challenger Keena Minifield and Republican Scott Bruford. And the top 3 winners, taking a look right now, we see it's Wheeler, Hoke, and Bruford. We'll have more local results in just a moment, but there are key statewide races in play tonight as well.
They involve seats on statewide courts, and the candidates who become judges on the Superior, Commonwealth, and Supreme Courts could make decisions that affect everybody in Pennsylvania. Dennis Owens here with those races tonight. Dennis.
Well, ladies, they absolutely affect everyone. In fact, legal eagles tell me it is all but certain that there will be legal challenges to next year's presidential election, which will be hotly contested in this battleground state, and that would end up in appellate courts. There's an open seat on the PA Supreme Court after the death of Chief Justice Max Baer, a Democrat. There are currently 4 Democrats and 2 Republicans on the court, but it's going to be 5 Democrats because, as you see, Dan McCaffrey, a Superior Court judge from Philadelphia, has been declared the winner over Carolyn Carluccio. She is the president judge in Montgomery County. The race was noteworthy for its spending and its tone. The campaign for this seat, all in, will approach a record $25 million, most of it from third-party groups and most of it funding deeply personal attack ads that many argue are beneath the high court. But with abortion, election law, a carbon tax on polluters all potentially landing on that court's doorstep, there are passions on all sides, and we saw it spill out on the airwaves. There's also an open seat on Commonwealth Court. Cumberland County attorney, former state Senate parliamentarian Megan Martin, she's a Republican, would be a newcomer to the bench. Democrat Matt Wolf, a municipal judge from Philadelphia. That court currently comprised of 7 women, 1 man. As you can see right now, it has not been called, but Matt Wolf is leading that as he has done for most of the evening. The Commonwealth Court also decides important governmental challenges, perhaps none bigger in recent memory than a ruling just this year, which found that public school funding in Pennsylvania is unconstitutionally inequitable. And there are 2 open seats on Superior Court, and the Democrats. It's the theme of the evening. It appears Democrats with the clean sweep of the courts. As you can see, it's Jill Beck and Tamika Lane leading Maria Batista and Harry Smale. And I'm sure legal analysts will be poring over these numbers, wondering whether that is still backlash from last year's overturning of Roe versus Wade, motivating Democrats to get out to the polls and elect statewide judges that are Democrats. Again, those other 3 races not yet officially called, Democrats leading in all of them, but in the Supreme Court, it is the Democrat, Dan McCaffrey, who is going to the high court. Ladies?
All right, thank you, Dennis. And now to a couple of local judge races. Democrat Latasha Williams is facing Republican Courtney Powell for a seat on the Dauphin County Court of Common Pleas. The winner will replace Judge Richard Lewis, who retired retired last year, rather. And as you can see right now, it looks like Courtney Powell is leading by 2,400 votes. And in Lebanon County, Donna Brightbill, a Republican, is facing Democrat Megan Tanner for an open seat on the Court of Common Pleas. And as of right now, You can see that she is, Bright Bill, leading by 4,373 votes.
Staying in Lebanon County, all three incumbent commissioners were on the ballot and all three won. Republicans Mike Kuhn and Bob Phillips and Democrat Joellen Litz. The challenger was Democrat Michael Schroeder. He did not get enough votes. Two incumbents and two challengers in the race for Franklin County Commissioner. Democratic incumbents Bob Zebrowski and Cameron Schroy. On the Republican side, Dean Horst and incumbent John Flannery. The three winners are both Republicans, Horst and Flannery, and Democrat Zebrowski. Juniata County Commissioners, Republicans Todd Graybill and Alice Gray, both incumbents, as is Democrat Mark Partner, and all three of them won. Their challenger was Democrat Chris Kasner. He did not garner enough votes.
And one mayor's race to tell you about in New Cumberland, Thaddeus Eisenhower is the incumbent, but is looking to be elected for the first time. He was appointed April of last year following the death of Mayor Doug Morrow. Eisenhower, Republican, is facing Democrat Joan Ernie, and as you take a look at the results right now, you can see Ernie is leading by 51%.
She is the winner. All right. ABC 27 is your local election headquarters. We will continue to scroll the latest election results at the bottom of your screen throughout this newscast, and you can check the numbers anytime on abc27.com and on the ABC 27 News app.